St. Louis is home to the world's tallest arch, a structure built as a monument to the westward expansion of the United States. But in the years since it was made, the city's population's declined, and the economic disparity between blacks and whites is now among the worst of any urban area in the U.S.
This neighborhood, of course, is majority African American, may have a high poverty rate.
For voters in the poor neighborhoods of this segregated city, neither presidential candidate offers appeal.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Both of them have no benefit to black people now whatsoever. Neither one of them. Both of them have a bad history and a bad relations with us.
St. Louis's African American population accounts for almost half the city, but blacks here are 3 times more likely than whites to live in poverty, and many see their serious issues being ignored.
They didn't even talk about criminal justice reform at all, and that's definitely something in the African American community that needs to be addressed. Livable wages need to be addressed. Medicaid expansion need to be addressed. They're not talking the real stuff that need to change our communities.
Kababi Bayok is one of this city's success stories. He owns a bakery with his wife, but it's his work as an artist that sets him apart. Much of his art is inspired by the struggle of the African American community, and he understands why many here feel excluded.
You know, the school's closing, the roads don't get fixed, there's no stores, there's no reason for them to care about politics, or they don't see any of it benefiting them. They see themselves as being, ignored. So I completely 100% understand them not being interested at all. I totally get it.
There is here then a huge disconnect between African American voters and those running for president. And it isn't through lack of interest. It's that simply most feel that neither candidate will do anything for them. On the flip side, many here want to get involved in local politics. And there are other projects here that bring hope for the future.
The first thing you will see right here on this wall is...
In Ferguson, close to where unarmed black teenager Michael Brown was shot and killed by a white police officer, the Urban League are building a new community center.
This building is here to make sure that you don't have to come back to us in a time of need, that you are empowered yourself individually, and that you can take care of yourself and your family.
They told y'all a wealth of information, man.
In St. Louis, few believe that the next president will help them. But many here are now determined to set their own agenda and decide their own fate. Andy Gallagher, Al Jazeera, St. Louis, Missouri.